We actually just launched a new brand at NBC called NBCUX, and basically what NBCUX is how do we leverage programmatic to help our clients meet their marketing objectives across our portfolio. So when we think about how our clients have interacted with us traditionally, we want to leverage all the different types of inventory, all the different types of marketing activations, whether that's a client solutions initiative which runs across multiple properties and verticals, so entertainment, news, sports, Hispanic. And we look at programmatic effectively as another tool in the tool case that we can activate on behalf of a client to achieve better marketing results. And so as we're seeing with more clients leveraging programmatic for that purpose, whether it's for efficiency on their side, or even more specifically, leveraging data to be able to target audiences and deliver specific messages to those audiences within the proper context, we're helping them to do that across our portfolio. If you look historically, sort of how us, and frankly, we're no different from any other publishers in the sense of you had the inventory that you would have sold on a direct basis, and then you had this sort of leftover or additional inventory that was used on a programmatic basis for audience targeting. What we're seeing now is all inventory is open and available to be transacted programmatically. And again, it's how can programmatic help achieve a better result? So if it's layering data on top of a specific type of targeting, whether that's against video, whether that's against display, whether that's against mobile, or all of those combined, that's how we want to think about programmatic. So we're not distinguishing, there is no programmatic inventory. All inventory has the potential to be activated programmatically. Our digital consumption of our video is growing dramatically, and it's growing across multiple devices. And so we've taken the approach from a sales perspective of total audience, meaning we sell video where people happen to consume it. And I think TV is frankly now falling into one of the screens on which the viewers are consuming our content. And we're seeing more and more where there's a fluidity across those various platforms in terms of how we're managing that transaction with the client and how they want to transact and buy video from us. So we don't, again, we're not distinguishing on a platform by platform, particularly on the digital side basis, in terms of how we're offering our inventory. It's we want to reach viewers where they consume that video and provide a comparable experience across all of those platforms from both a content perspective and, of course, an advertising perspective as well. And I think we're trying to, as much as the technology allows, maintain a consistency across platforms. Of course, as new platforms evolve, there are challenges that are raised in terms of how do you deliver dynamic ad insertion, for example, to new platforms. And we're working with our partners, principally Freewheel, on how we activate that on a consistent and inventory manage on a consistent basis across those platforms. But I think, to the extent that we maintain and continue to have conversations with our clients and they understand how we're managing that process, we've had success.